Hello and welcome to Reading and Writing Files in Python. In the next set of videos, what we're going to be looking at is how you can read data from a file in Python and how you can write data to a file in Python. Before we get into several Python programs that we'll be talking about, I just want to provide a brief introduction about reading and writing to files. When using any three programming languages, there are always three steps that must be taken when a file is used by a program. The first step is to open the file. Opening a file creates a connection between the file and the program. Opening an output file usually creates the file on the disk and allows the program to write data to it. Opening an input file allows the program to read data from the file. The second step is to process the file. In this step, data is either written to the file if it is an output file or read from the file if it is an input file. And the third step is to close the file. When the program is finished using the file must be closed. Closing a file disconnects the file from the program. The next thing we're going to cover are generally the two types of files are either text or binary. A text file contains data that has been encoded as text using a scheme such as ASCII or Unicode. Even if the file contains numbers, those numbers are stored in the file as a series of characters. As a result, the file may be opened and viewed in a text editor such as Notepad. A binary file contains data that has not been converted to text. The data that is stored in a binary file is intended only for a program to read. As a consequence, you cannot view the contents of a binary file with a text editor. We will be working with text files in our examples. Most programming languages provide two different ways to access data stored in a file. The first access method is sequential access and the second is direct access. When you work with the sequential access file, you access data from the beginning of the file to the end of the file. If you want to read a piece of data that is stored at the very end of the file, you have to read all of the data that comes before it. You cannot jump directly to the desired data. When you work with a direct access file, which is also known as a random access file, you can jump directly to any piece of data in the file without reading the data that comes before it. In our examples, we will be using sequential access file. So what I'm going to do in the next few videos is we're just going to walk through using Python, how you can go ahead and read and write information to files. So we will talk to you later.